War Eagle. That's pretty good. You guys, I'll give you a tip right now. If you're going to come to Auburn, you got to learn how to give a good War Eagle. So you guys are off to a fantastic start. Like Morgan said, I'm from Birmingham, and I'll spend a quick moment to tell you a little bit about my story so you can know where I'm coming from. I started my first business when I was 16. The year after that, I graduated from Shays Valley High School. Anybody Shays Valley in here? Birmingham? All right, we got one. Go Mounties. I came to Auburn. I earned my mechanical engineering degree last year, and through that time, my business saw some success. We've had customers in about a dozen countries, over 3 continents, and I'm pursuing some new ventures now. I won't bore you with all the details, but I did all these things in my spare time. So I recently decided to go ahead and work as an engineer with the Fortune 500 company, and it's been pretty good. Auburn's been rewarding, and a little bit about me, my general spiel is that my aim in life is to be successful. Everything I do, I must succeed. It's just a weird thing I have about myself. So I was looking at you guys' agenda for today, and you're going to meet with and hear from a lot of people. And a lot of folks are going to tell you about how great Auburn University is. And it is. They're going to tell you about the power for good that this university wields in our community, in our world. And it does. They're going to tell you about notable alumni like Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, or Jimmy Wales, the co-founder of Wikipedia, Kay Ivey, the current lieutenant governor of this state. They're going to tell you about the 6 astronauts that are Auburn alumni, or the Heisman boys, you know, Cam, Bo, Pat. They're going to tell you about Auburn head coach John Heisman himself. They're going to enumerate all these people, these world-changing leaders, national treasures that this university has produced, and it has. And those praises they will sing to Auburn are well-deserved. But I come to you today with a slightly different message. Auburn University is great, but so are you. And that is why coming to Auburn University is the single best decision you can make right now in your lives, because greatness breeds greatness. You know, when I came to Auburn, I had a few reasons, obviously. I mean, you should. We have an outstanding engineering program. I came here and I saw the campus. I had a really good impression of the campus culture here, but most of all, I just felt welcome. You know, you walk around, people say War Eagle, you say it back, it puts a smile on your face. Everyone was nice. It was a good community, and I found my home here. A few more reasons you should come. I don't know if you've checked our academic credentials, but they are in order. We are accredited. We have not lost our accreditation, which is important. We also have something no one else has. It's kind of like an intangible thing. We like to call it the Auburn spirit. It's a spirit that is not afraid. It's a spirit that is personified the way we say War Eagle. It's a spirit that is personified when we cheer as the eagle flies through the stadium before the football games. It's what makes you a part of the Auburn family. And it's something that's very special about this place that I haven't seen anywhere else. Different people I'll talk to may say, oh, well, I might want to go there, but it's too far from home. You know, I like mom and dad, I like the cooking, I like this and that. And let me tell you something, guys. The whole point of college, pursuing your education, is to stretch yourself. The whole idea here is that it's time to get out of the nest. You're not supposed to come back. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You need to leave home as a boy, come back to visit as a man. Leave as a girl, come back to visit as a woman. And Auburn University will help make that transition for you. And there are a lot of things you can have to look forward from that. You know, when I was here, I found the social aspects of campus life not lacking. That's all I'll say about that. Academically, it was tough. You know, I mean, I got an engineering degree. They don't just hand those out to anybody. I even read a recent paper where Auburn was rated as one of the top hardest schools in the nation in which to earn an A. Now, as a student, when you hear that, it's annoying because you feel it. You know, you have to deal with the pain of these professors that just don't want to give it up. You got to deal with the ones that don't answer emails, don't answer phone calls. They're not in their office during the office hours. But what I've learned about that difficulty is that it builds character. And now in my everyday life, when I deal with people on my job, I operate at such a higher level because I'm used to performing in a certain way that was necessary to succeed. and Auburn will do that for you. The involvement at this university provides a bunch, just numerous opportunities. We may have over 300 and maybe closer to 400 now, student organizations that you can get involved with. You can start your own organization if you don't find your part. And it reminds me of a story that one of our coaches, Trooper Taylor, likes to tell. When he was a kid, his family took a trip to the beach. And when they get there, they're thinking, okay, this is awesome. We're at the beach. We're kids, we're going to run around and have fun. And then his folks pull out these big black garbage bags. And they tell him, you're going to walk up and down this beach and pick up trash until nothing else will fit in the bag. I'm sure they were upset. I'm sure they felt like they were being punished, although they weren't, but they did it. And when they finally finished working in the hot sun, in the sweat of the beach, while everybody else was having fun, they told him, in this family, you always leave a place better than the way you found it. I want to say the same thing to you. In this Auburn family, you always leave a place better than you found it. I encourage you to leave Auburn University better than you found it. And there are a lot of ways to make a difference. We mentioned the Franklin Society. That's something you can get involved in. The Student Government Association, Black Student Union, the Student Alumni Association. A lot of ways where you can leave your mark. And my point to you today is, look at yourself. You guys are young, right? You're at the beginning of your lives. The world is yours. Anybody seen Scarface? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. The world is yours, all right? You are the future, and the future is now. So when I leave you guys today, I want to instill one of my favorite quotes. It's by an author named Marianne Williamson. You may have heard it before. It says that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, is that we are powerful beyond measure. I want to encourage each one of you today to not give in to that deepest fear. I want you to embrace your inner power. I want you to nurture it. I want you to cultivate it. I want you to treat it like a pet or like a plant. I want you to feed it, take care of it, and watch it grow. But I also want you to recognize the limitations of raw power. See, the world's sharpest arrow, drawn by the world's strongest archer, is useless without aim. The world's most powerful car is not going to get you down the road to your destination if it can't stay in its lane. And if you want to get technical, the world's most powerful, say, rocket fuel is not going to launch anything anywhere unless it is directed by an engine. I challenge you today to let Auburn University give aim to the flight of your career. Let this place be the steering wheel that allows your power to drive you to your destination in life. Let this family give direction to the violent explosion of your power into this world. This university has produced great people, and you too can do great things. I dare you to come here and leave your mark. I challenge you to leave this place just a little bit better than you found it. And I promise you this, when you give it your all, when you work, when you want to succeed in this life, at this university, as much as you want to breathe, you can achieve your dreams. You can be a success, and we'll be right there beside you to help you as an Auburn family. You will make the most of your time here, if you're smart, I hope. And I hope that each one of you walks across that stage and knows what it feels like to go through all the challenges, to go through all the setbacks, and still get your degree and be able to go on to your next chapter in life. So before I leave, I've got one more quick tip. And if you haven't been paying attention, you are falling asleep in the car, there's just one thing you're going to take from this today, is going to be this. If you want to be successful, and I know you all do, no matter what you do, make sure that you don't go to Bama, okay? Can we make that promise today? You are in the right place here at Auburn University. Be a great success, give back to your community, and remember to make your families proud, all right? Thank you guys. War Eagle.